Hello fellow cine enthusiasts, my name is Christina and welcome to another Let's Get Reelz movie review. Today's movie I will be reviewing is called Mistress America. It is a movie that I had been wanting to see ever since I saw previews for it in the theaters. I thought it would be really good and I was severely let down, but that's only because the writer and director of this movie, Noah Baumbach, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, also wrote Frances Ha, and Greta Gerwig stars in Frances Ha as well as Mistress America. And I absolutely despised Frances Ha. I thought Mistress America might be different, and it was not. Before I get into why I did not like Mistress America, and even a little bit why I did not like Frances Ha, let me give you a bit of this story. Mistress America starts off with a young girl named Tracy who is in her freshman year at Barnard College in New York City. I believe that is the college. I apologize if that's wrong. And she is an aspiring writer. She wants to get into this exclusive literary club and she doesn't get in. Her story wasn't totally great and she kind of feels bummed about it. So she gives her soon-to-be stepsister, Brooke, Greta Gerwig, a call. Her mom and Brooke's father are supposed to be getting married, and they meet up in Times Square. Brooke takes Tracy out all over the place, and that really inspires Tracy to write a story based off Brooke and based off the adventures that they go on in this night, and also several other adventures that they go on because they start hanging out with each other. Brooke is kind of a flighty person and she's always all over the place. She has an idea for a restaurant. She was so close to opening it with her boyfriend, but her boyfriend found out that she was kind of hanging out with a guy that he really didn't like, so they break up. He pulls out the money. So Brooke decides to go find her ex-boyfriend and his now wife, because his wife took an idea for a t-shirt that Brooke had and sold it to J. Crew and made a ton of money. And Brooke doesn't really like this girl for that reason. She just thinks like this girl completely stole her idea. So looking at it as kind of like payback and, you know, wanting a share of the t-shirts, she goes up to her ex-boyfriend's place totally unannounced with Tracy and Tracy's friends from school and his girlfriend, who was like really nuts. The whole asking for money or investing money in her restaurant totally backfires on absolutely everyone, and it just becomes this big shit show. And that's all I'm going to say about Mistress America, because after a while I kind of stopped paying attention to it. Alright, so the reason I could not stand Mistress America, I really did not like the character. I could not get into Brooke. Brooke drove me out of my mind. The girl had so many things going on. She was so scattered. She had so many jobs. She wasn't to me, she wasn't all there. She was just very scattered. Really didn't listen to Tracy and just went for it and didn't think things through like you would hope a 30-year-old or, you know, a sane, maybe late 20s person would think of first. She just went balls to the walls, all gung-ho, and did it. She didn't think, and she wasn't settled. I understand a lot of people are not settled with their life. I definitely am not, but I don't know, whenever I see somebody's not settled with their life and can't decide on doing one thing and they're just all over the place, and it was almost like Brooke could not get her shit together in life, and that for some reason drives me nuts. I think it was because for the longest time I could not get my shit together. I still don't have a lot of my shit together, but I have it a lot more put together than Brooke does. And that is exactly why I hated Frances Ha too. It was because the character kind of reminded me of me. And actually when I watched Frances Ha, it really inspired me to change who I was, because it was just so close. It was just so ridiculously close, and I couldn't take it. The character annoyed me because I annoyed the piss out of myself with procrastinating and not, you know, just going for a job that was good and just walking away from things and so many other things. And that's just kind of how Brooke was. She just was all over the place, and she couldn't like really figure out what she wanted more. Things like that. I probably don't make any sense, but you know, it's just like, it was too close to home for me with Brooke in certain ways. Not all of it. Oh God, please, I hope if you have seen Mistress America, you do not think that I am exactly like Brooke. If you've watched Frances Ha, that's a lot of what I used to be like. Actually, Mistress America inspired me to actually go and better myself yet again, like Frances Ha. So maybe, in a way, these movies were very beneficial for me, Frances Ha and Mistress America, because they inspired me. The characters that Greta Gerwig played inspired me to go and be a better person. So maybe there's one reason you guys should go watch it, and another reason is because the direction is actually really, really good. The cinematography is really good in Mistress America. The acting is excellent. I like Greta Gerwig, and I was so hoping that I would finally see her in a movie, because I haven't really seen her in anything else besides Frances Ha. I was hoping to finally see her in something that was good and that I could really, really like, and I didn't, and it drives me nuts. I think that's another reason why I really did not like Mistress America too much. So there are a few reasons to see Mistress America. I'm not gonna totally say do not see it, it's a complete waste of time. No. You know, like I said, direction, the acting, cinematography was really good, and that's it. I really didn't like the story. I really, really did not like Brooke at all. Tracy was a pretty decent character. All the other characters really needed to get the shit kicked out of them. I could not stand them. But Mistress America is worth watching at least once to say that you've seen it. As much as I can't stand it, as much as I went off on like a huge tangent, I'm very, very happy that I did finally see Mistress America after wanting to see it for so many months. I can't even remember when I saw the trailer for it. So if you happened to somehow like this review in any way, maybe it is like Mistress America, where it wasn't really that great, but there was something about it. Please give it a thumbs up if you have seen Mistress America, and maybe you liked it, maybe you didn't. Whatever your thoughts are, please leave them in the comments down below. I would love to know what you think. And if you want to see any more of my movie reviews, because that's what I do here on this channel, I like to review any kind of movie, hit that subscribe button. And as always, keep watching movies and stay absolutely fabulous.